Welcome back to the post-game show, Forgotten Rotten, We Got Ice, and what an awful offensive performance by Forgotten Rotten. I don't even want to start off with a compliment. I just want to start off guns blazing. Kelsey, how you feel about that?
I feel like you've been saying like what an awesome. So when you went with what a and then awful came out, I just wasn't anticipating it. But she's correct. It was probably the worst offensive performance we have seen from a team in this tournament. It all started with Trevor Plouffe getting out on the first pitch he saw, their second time at the plate. Yeah. But it was just very disappointing to see Trevor Plouffe go down like that. He's making it seem like his confidence hasn't taken a hit. We know it has. This is now back-to-back tournaments for Trevor Plouffe to take an early exit. Only the second team to be eliminated here today, Pax.
Now, I don't want to discredit what We Got Ice actually went out there and did, because Obis, 4 sixes consecutively. Jack Doyle went out there and threw 2 overs. Only gave up, 9 runs, something crazy like that. Through the first over, he didn't give anything up. That's insane. So, for more on the stats and the smart talk, let's start with Chris Rose and Daren Sammy, because I know that they can talk about it better.
So We Got Ice a winner as they eliminate Forgotten Rotten. I don't think I've ever seen the way this game finished. Top of the second, what'd we go? Wicket for Plouffe, dot ball, wicket, dot ball, dot ball, dot ball. Nothing got scored in that first over.
Yeah, it was a maiden over. That's the term for cricket. And what a time to bring it up. I tell you, Chris, defense wins you matches. In sports, if you don't have good defense, you can't win. Football, basketball, you hear it all the time. And what a time for the defense to show up. We got ice. I asked them to bring the ice in the veins. Well, they sure did.
You've got Hook Line taking on Baggage. We Got Ice facing the monsters when it comes to striking in Pinstripe Strong. Do you feel like Baggage or We Got Ice could pull off the upsets in the semis at all?
It's a knockout game. Anything could happen. It's what you do on the day, how you hold your nerves, how you strategize, and how you execute. I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
It's going to be a whole lot of fun. We've got only 3 games left in the Ball and Play League presented to you by DraftKings. But before we put this one to bed, Paxton and Elrod standing by with our star of the game.
Yes, an absolute star of today's game. We Got Ice came out, showed out defensively, offensively. How are you guys feeling after that win?
Feeling great. Needed it. We wanted to get one win at least. Obis and Atif came so far, so happy we can put one on the board and win it all tomorrow, hopefully.
So you actually held Forgotten Rotten through 2 overs to only 9 runs. So many dots, so many great pitches. How are you feeling after that?
Good. I think I found something, just dropped the slot a little. Still a fastball, but has a little sink on the end, and they're just swinging right over it or right under it and tipping it right into the zone or a pop-up. So made some nice catches, and it's going to get the job done every time, I think.
So that's what I was about to ask you about Zoe, just because Zoe is literally, I think, MVP of the league, because he has showed out every single game and he still came out and gave his heart for this team. How are you feeling after that?
It's crazy. He's played on every team in the league. He's just doing the full tour, and he's doing great, playing great defense. I think we're going to have to start the on-the-knees scoop the Zoe.
No, 1,000%. Congrats. Best of luck in the semifinal. Game 8 highlights We Got Ice versus Forgotten Rotten, and Obis Pinar really stepped up to the plate, striking first.
Oh! Right into our broadcast center.
And it wasn't just the broadcast center, it was every angle of that back wall.
He needs to pull it back.
Last good pitch. That ball's hit, and
6
another one! 4 straight 6s for Obis Pinar.
Incredible offensive performance from We Got Ice, but I can't say the same for Forgotten Rotten. 10 pitches, 3 wickets. What? How? Very demoralizing.
Oh my goodness, Plouffe with a hand on his head, wondering what the hell just happened to us.
The chase is small, and he ends up being the one to pull out the victory for We Got Ice. Love to see this, but hate to see Forgotten Rotten eliminated. Let's hear from Trevor Plouffe on why he was crying on the wall and what went wrong in their season.
Trevor, your hands over your face. Just what happened?
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was I knew in the Challenger Series that getting jammed for me was an issue, and it was just an issue throughout this entire tournament. I think how many swings did I have, and then how many outs did I produce?
We should be called the
and how,
tip-off
but like it was crazy that I just couldn't hit. I just could not hit anything except just backwards.
We were
I think I hit more balls backwards than forwards.
You might have. We were offensively challenged. There's no doubt about that in this tourney. Look, there's a baseball expression I'm going to give to you. You can take it if you want. Jack told us to go sit in the truck. Okay? And that's what we did. 7 pitches to get 6 outs? Or I don't know what the fuck just happened. It's tough.
I can't hit. I can't hit.
Nat, your first time here at the warehouse. Your thoughts?
It was fun. Thanks for having me, guys.
We're all right. Look, Forgotten Rotten's about camaraderie and teamwork, and I think that we all found a bond here today that'll last forever. Don't you feel that way, Justin?
This will be a story that we'll tell for a long time about how fucking bad our offensive
So, like, look, if you're going to be
was.
bad, be historically bad. That's kind of our motto.
Maybe they'll hang a really tiny banner about the worst offensive performance ever, Forgotten Rotten, 2023 Bowl and Play.
A little dry. Just your thoughts?
Aren't you a Yankee fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, all you guys talk about is your past championships. Now you're coming at me for mine? It doesn't make any sense. I got 2 banners on the wall. Ain't nobody else got 2 banners on that wall.
Forgotten Rotten. Thank you. Entire over without giving up a run.
You went through an entire over without giving up a run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Double wicket maiden.
Double wicket maiden.
Dude, good job, bro. That's sick.
Yeah, I think I found that low and inside spot. They weren't really hitting. They were just tipping it up into the zone or popping it up, and we got 2 wickets. I was hoping to get the 3 outs in that first over, and then we don't have to even bat again.
That would have been really
no
cool.
stress.
We almost had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6-way.
Well, we took an absolute ass whooping by Pinstripe Strong in the regular season, and I think that unionized us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
totally.
type of beatdown like that can really bring a team together.
Yeah.
And then it was Obis, 4 6s in a row.
Yeah, it was great.
That was crazy. So I love playing. This is so fun.
Everything clicked in this one.
Yeah, I definitely got a little bit better towards the end there. Lou gave me a small tip. He said that the ball come a little bit deeper while we were playing, and I tried it, and it worked out really nicely.
That's a good guy to take advice from, Lou Dab.
Definitely. He's been a superstar.
You guys, thank you very much. We got ice moving on to tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Come on.
Thanks.
Let's go, guys.
Go.
What a game.
We got us.
Yes, sir.
One more thing to point out before we go. You talked about some of the work that Jack Doyle did, but the 6 straight dot balls from him, seeing the reaction that Daren and Sammy had to watching that showed me how big of a feat that was in this tournament. So it was a very interesting game. We're not going to call it a good one, but We Got Ice moves on. Forgotten Rotten has been eliminated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. The semifinals.
They're
Are
up
they
next.
coming up?
They're up next.
We've spoken so much about how hitting is going to win this tournament. Pinstripe Strong can hit.
Yes.
But in the last game for We Got Ice, we finally saw pitching have a strategy in this game. We finally saw it make an impact in this game with Jack Doyle getting those 6 straight dot balls. He really made an impact. It's the first time we've really seen it from a pitcher in this tournament.
All right, let's hear from Chris Rose and Daren Sammy on what they've got.
We haven't seen Pinstripe Strong since the regular season when they outscored everybody during pool play. Lou Dab is a man on a mission. Look out for him.
Yes, Lou Dab has been the batter of the tournament. He's totally destroying the bowling department. And they've set themselves, they're the most rested team, well rested. You know, they didn't have to go through all these qualifications and these playoff matches that the other teams had to go through. So they're well rested. They seem to have to be the team with the strategy.
We got ice in the meantime. They had a tough game in their quarterfinal match, but now they have arrived safely. I imagine the only way they're going to get this thing done is if Jack Doyle is once again spectacular on the mound. He leads everybody in terms of wickets gotten while he has been a bowler.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal for his team, you know, and I said defense wins you the game. So even if a team is going strong, if you could get the batters out and get somebody fresh, new, put the pressure on them with the ball, that's what he's done. I think he's the only one who bowled a maiden. That's what I call it.
Yeah, that's what you called
yes.
it. Once again, it was like
Yeah.
wicket, dot, dot, wicket, yeah, something like that,
He
right?
bowled 6 deliveries, no one could score.
And we don't see that very often in cricket, right?
It is not often. You could bowl a maiden, but get a double wicket maiden, that's phenomenal.
This is going to be a whole lot of fun. The winner moves on to the championship.
It seemed like the last time we watched We Got Ice play, it felt like as a team, their synergy was there.
Yeah.
We saw Obus go 4 sixes back to back to back to back, which is insane. And then Jack Doyle's pitching performance was obviously incredible. But we got a chance to catch up with them and talk to them on their thoughts of this rematch. Let's throw it to Kelsey, who's down there.
Okay, Pinstripe Strong. This is a big game. This is a big game today. You know, we've started off all these interviews talking about your offense. I'm going to start out this interview talking about Jack Doyle because you guys are facing him today. And in his last game, we saw great pitching performance. Only 9 runs in 2 overs that he pitched. We're starting to see that pitching shine. What kind of challenge will Jack Doyle present you guys today?
We've seen the adjustment that he made from the stands, which is why it's important to watch games. But, you know, we were wondering why they didn't make it. We were looking at it. But I think we'll be good there. We'll be good there. We can make some hitting adjustments all the time.
He also voiced his adjustment just like out loud. So any of the opponents could hear what he's doing when it comes to pitching. But Lou, Jake's motto this whole tournament, lose a problem. Lose a problem at the plate. Did you know that you had this in you?
Not.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I didn't know I could be so consistent like I've been. So, but I'm seeing the ball really good. And, you know, before we got here, on the way here, me and Joe's said to each other that, you know, it'd be nice if we can get a banner up there, you know. So I'm really going hard. Like I'm going extra focused.
Lose a problem.
Yeah, problem.
Lose a problem. Dilla, you walked into the warehouse. Now we're in the final games of the warehouse. What did you expect coming in, and what have you received from the warehouse? What has the warehouse given to you?
Yeah, I feel like Lou said, first thing getting in here, Jimmy showed me the banners, and I was like, that would be cool to have one, you know, for our team. So I think that's been the goal, and, you know, it's been great so far. It's exceeded expectations. We've been a great group, and it's been an absolute pleasure to play with the guys. So hopefully we can pull it through. 2 more games, 2 more wins, and we get a banner.
That's a banner. Yeah. That's a banner. Shelfie, I can't leave you out because you drove me to the warehouse today, Shelfie. What we've heard about you is how difficult it is to hit off of you because of that arm slot. Did you change that arm slot at all yesterday, or have you maintained the same arm slot throughout this entire tournament that's caused problems, especially on the first day?
We're going to maintain the arm slot. They weren't liking it on day 1. I don't think they're going to be liking it today. I'm just going to keep doing what I need to do for my team so that we can get this win.
That's a dog right there. Hey, Pinstripe bombs today. We got to send it to Paxton Elrod. And your opponent, any final words for We Got Ice?
We're trying to go 2-0 against you guys. You guys took us out of the last tourney, and then, you know, we'll see.
And also the marathon tactic that they try to, you know, pull this morning didn't work. We got here.
Yeah, Pax, they got here. We'll send it to you guys.
Thanks, Kelsey. Yeah, I'm with We Got Ice. Now, I just want to dive right into this because Joe's McFly was adamant about the fact that he wants to beat you guys because you two beat him in Blitzball Battle 3. What's your response to that?
I respect it. I respect his competitive fire, and I can only dream to be that man.
So last time you guys played Pinstripe Strong, they kind of kicked the shit out of you guys just pitching-wise and hitting-wise. Lou Dab is a problem. Jack Doyle was the one that actually said that Lou and Pinstripe has the best pitching you've seen. How do you guys feel like you're going to attack that strategy?
I think Obus found his swing last game, so I think he'll be able to do it. And I don't know, we're just a vibes team at this point. I think we'll be fine.
Now, I do have to ask you, you guys do 1-2 ice. You've eliminated a 3, and I think that that's something special. Would you like to touch on that?
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of market research to work out what was connecting with the audience, and as you know, we've got ICE as a huge international fan base. We don't want to confuse people because there's so many languages that our fans speak. We keep it simple, 1-2 ICE. Makes sense.
That makes sense. Now, Obus, just speaking strictly on cricket and actual strategy for this game, Pinstripe Strong's really good. Offensively, like, how do you stop them from getting hits? How do you get Lou Dab sitting down?
Yeah, exactly. Good question. I think, first of all, we like to go in as underdogs. They've been the clear favourites. They've got way more to lose than we've got to do. I think Jack's really pitched while he's found something. So I think we can combat that strong offense with his pitching.
Love that. All right, back to me and Kelsey up in this.
Okay, Pax, so I think that the person to watch in this game isn't Lou. It's not Shelfie. It's Jack Doyle.
Yep.
Can Jack Doyle shut down the 3-time Cy Young winner in this warehouse? Can he shut down the hot swinging bats of Pinstripe Strong? What is your prediction for today?
I'm going to go We Got Ice for the simple fact of I do think that Pinstripe Strong offensively is a better team, but I think if Jack Doyle's on, I think it's game over. I don't think they have any pitching to compete with that.
Yeah, if he's able to become a golden bowler in this game that allows him to go in multiple overs, that would be huge for them. I think I'm going to take Pinstripe Strong. They have made us look like fools on this show once, and I'm not going to let it happen again. Those guys can hit. Lou and Joe's have this insane confidence right now. Justin Dills having the time of his life. And Shelfie has been such a good addition to that team as well. So you're taking We Got Ice. I'm taking Pinstripe Strong. That's going to wrap up the pregame show as we get you ready for this semifinal matchup. We cannot wait to see you guys 6 p.m. for the premiere of this game. We'll see you then.
We'll be down there.